Hi, and welcome to CDPS, the Centre for Digital Public Services. I'm Myra Hunt, and I job share with Harriet Green, and we are the Chief Executive Officer. Thank you so much for coming to train with us and choosing to train with us. We hope this is the start of a relationship with you, a long-term relationship where you can develop your skills and further your career, but also improve the services that you're working on for the users, i.e. the people that we serve. I'm here to tell you a bit about CDPS, about why we were created and what our goals are. If you don't know, there's something called the Digital Strategy for Wales. Just Google it and have a good read. It's great. It's a really good framework to be working in, and it has 6 key goals and priorities. And we work to support the first mission. And I'm going to read this out because it's sometimes a little hard for me to remember. So we're here to deliver and modernise services so that they're designed around user needs and are simple and secure and convenient to use. And that's why we're training people to enable that to happen. So I'm going to talk about why we exist and how we are going to work to digitise and deliver and modernise the services. So we're here to improve capability, to provide practical help and training to create those better services. So one part of CDPS is about learning by doing. So that's when we create multidisciplinary teams, bit of a mouthful, that's abbreviated to MDT sometimes. So that's digital professionals who work with partner bodies and partner organisations, with people like you, to build better services. So we come to an arrangement, we sign an agreement, and then we deploy what we call this digital squad, this MDT, and they will work with you and alongside you, share their skills, and we'll take a sample service or maybe a totally new service and create and build that with you, and that's our learning by doing, our digital squads. Then we've got a skills and training programme, which is what this course is part of. So we're offering training courses at all levels of organisations, from leadership teams to mid-level staff and to more junior staff and new joiners. Within CDPS, we have an associates programme where we have relatively junior staff coming into digital professions who are then being trained up. And also in 2023, we're launching a small apprenticeships programme where we'll be offering some DDAT apprenticeships in conjunction with universities and colleges across Wales. Another very important part of CDPS is to share knowledge and to share good practice across Wales. So we're fostering and developing communities of practice, which evolve into what are known as communities of action. So that's people who are really doing things and delivering things, who need to come together and share knowledge and understanding. We do webinars and blogs, and we try to work in the open, which means as leaders we all talk about what we're doing and we try and share what we're doing so that you're well briefed on that. And also we have something known as digital standards, which are guidelines, ways of working, how to develop digital services that we want everyone to try and adhere to and learn from. It's also important at a senior level that we address some of the big strategic issues and challenges that Wales faces. So, for example, how can we purchase once and share technology? How do we attract, recruit and retain staff across Wales so that you all have a career path, that you maybe join one bit of the Welsh public sector but can move and develop your career elsewhere? And also, how can we join up when we're procuring so we buy better? Those are the kind of big strategic issues that we face. So here at CDPS, we're deploying digital squads, learning by doing. We're delivering training, we're delivering knowledge sharing and fostering knowledge sharing, and we're tackling some key big strategic issues. Underlying all of that, however, is the ethos that the user comes first. Policy intent and desire and aspiration must be combined with meeting user needs if we are going to achieve our goals and build and strengthen our services and our outcomes in Wales. So I hope you really enjoy your time with us. I hope you have a really good training experience. We're always open to feedback. Don't be shy about giving us feedback. That's how we improve. And I really believe that we can make a difference, and hopefully you can work with us in the future to do that.